Hello, welcome back. This is entry number 2 of me making sure that I'm vlogging, not just vlogging. This is more so like a journal, like I said yesterday, to keep me, there you go, to keep me accountable of what I do or how I move forward. So what did I do today to better myself? I journal. Like my last video, I told you that I have been journaling a lot. I've been very consistent at journaling, and it's been, helping a lot. It's been really good. So this year, I would call it my selfish year. My selfish year, where is all and everything about me. I am a mother, I am a wife, I am a working mother. So it feels like I have been pouring into everyone else so many years that this year is my selfish time, which means I'm taking time to better myself, to make sure my glass is full, and to empower myself. So by that, I started I started taking classes to go back. I went back to college to finish my bachelor degree. I started my classes about, I think, a month and a half ago. Yeah, like 4 classes. So I'm looking forward to graduating and getting my bachelor degree. I've been thinking more about the future, what I want my life to look like, as I said in my last video. So every single day when I wake up with a purpose. I'm waking up thinking how I can make my life better today, And like some of the podcasts that I've been watching, which has been very helpful. And because we all get up and say we want to be this entrepreneur, or we want to build health. Yeah, we want to build financial freedom. But just saying it is not going to make it happen, right? I have to start making changes. I have to be purposeful. I have to be purposeful of how I'm making that happen. So every day, it's not going to be a sudden change. It's not going to happen overnight, So the plan is a 5-year plan. Like, where do I want to see myself in 5 years? So I have to wake up every day with a purpose. What is the little changes that I can make that will make impact eventually, to my life? So to me, that's journaling. I started journaling, going back to school, listening to more podcasts. Usually I listen to music when I'm going back home, like on my way home, instead of listening to educational podcasts or motivational podcasts. I usually listen to music, or when I'm just browsing around on the computer or on my phone, I just go on social media, on TikTok and all of that. I'm not really nurturing my mind. I'm not learning anything. So I decided, instead of doing all of that, I will at least watch one educational podcast or listen to one educational podcast a day, because I have an hour commute to go back home every day. So I will make sure that hour is an educational hour, like I'm using it purposefully. So what did I listen to today? The podcast I listened to today was podcast I listened today is Jim Rohn. It's called Jim Rohn Motivation: How to Attack Success with the Law of Attraction. It was very informative. It was very good. It's more so like how to change your your way of thinking to attract success. And I found it very motivational. And yesterday when I was leaving, I didn't add that to my video yesterday, but I listened to what was it called? It was called Deep Dive with Ali Abdaal. I love his podcast because he does interview with all these successful entrepreneurs. They talk about how they started their business. They talk about strategies. They talk about what to do and what not to do. Give you ideas. So that was it's called Deep Dive with Ali Abdaal, and this was an interview with Robin Waite. Yeah, it was an interview with Robin Waite. It's called How to Build a Business in 2023 the Easy Way. So that was very informative, and they even he on that. If you go to that, if you go to his website on his YouTube video, Ali Abdaal, and you pull up that, he have the books and other interviews that he have put on the bottom, like links on the bottom for other interviews that I'm looking forward to actually listening to. That I started listening to one of them. I haven't done it yet. I haven't finished it yet. But yeah, so that's what I did today to make a little bit of a difference in my life. I journal. I listened to a little bit of a podcast, educational podcast. I'm trying to get up at 5:30 in the morning to work out because because there's not another time I can't do it. But that seems to be being really difficult for me. I used to get up at 6 and work out, like a walk for like half an hour. But then my schedule at work's changed, so I have to be at work a little earlier. So it's been really hard for me to find time, because once I get home, I have school, I have the kids, and I don't like working out nighttime because it wakes me up. So I have hard time falling asleep when that happens. So I'd rather work in the morning, but I'm having trouble trying to motivate myself getting up at 5:30 in the morning, because if I maybe get up at 5:30 or 5:45, I have half an hour that I can use on the treadmill before I get in the shower. But it's been every week I say I'll start next week. Every week I say I start next week. So that's what I'm working toward. That's what I'm trying to make sure I do to motivate myself to do it, to get myself accountable, to get up and actually do it and stick with it. It's harder, it's easier said than done. I'm not a morning person. I love my sleep, but this is the year. We're working on ourselves. We're working on our mentality. We're working on our mind shift. We're filling our mind with the knowledge that we need. So that means we have to fill our body with health. And 20 minutes, half an hour may not seem like a lot, but if you're consistent and you're doing it, I'm not necessarily doing it to lose weight. I'm doing it to feel good, if that makes sense. So my question to you is, what did you do today to better yourself? What is the little thing, the one thing that you did today to better yourself? Let's, hold each other accountable. Let's all hold each other accountable. That's what I want this channel to be. I'll come here and tell you what I did today, or what I did every day. One thing that I did to better myself, to move forward with my goals. And then you keep me accountable for that. And then you tell me in the comment, what did you do today that you feel like, is filling your cup, and then I will hold you accountable for that. So yeah, that's what I did today. I'm still not home though, so I still have an hour to drive to get back home. So I'm gonna listen to, I started a new podcast with Ali Abdaal. I think his name is Ali. What is his name? Ali Abdaal. And I'm gonna listen to one other interview that he did recommend some books on his channel that I'm gonna check out on my Kindle to see. So, and also, what are you grateful for today? What am I grateful for today? I wrote in my journal what I'm grateful for today. So on my journal, what I said that I was grateful for today was that I can afford food. I know a lot of people don't think about that or think about this day to day, but it is a blessing that you can afford to buy food if you're hungry. There's people out there going, not knowing where or what their next meal will be. So that is a blessing to me that I can afford to buy any food at this point in my life that I want to eat or that I'm in the mood for. That's a blessing. Bed to sleep on. I am grateful for my comfortable bed that I can go back at night and lay my head down and sleep peacefully. That is a blessing. There's some people that do not have a home to go back to, do not have a bed to lay, that's sleeping under the bridge. So it is a privilege and it is a blessing to be able to have a place where you can lay your head. So I'm blessed. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my health. I know we complain every day about all these little cracks that we have on our body, or we have a headache, or we have a stomach ache. So sometimes we can take these things for granted. But there's people out there that have the kind of sickness that a medication can't fix, that maybe all the amount of money that they have in this world can make a difference. So I am grateful that I'm healthy right now. So today, that's what I was grateful for. What are you grateful for today? Leave it in the comments. Make it a point every morning when you wake up to write at least, even if it's one thing that you're grateful for. Let's write it down. And you will start seeing a difference about how grateful you are. Your mind shift will start, changing about what else am I grateful for? Because you are in the moment. You are thinking right now what is so good, or that I have that other people don't have, that I'm grateful for. All right, so that's my journal entry number 2 today. All right, I'll see you again soon. Bye.